Hey everybody, Ash here with the Bench with another quick fragrance review off the top of my head. No notes or anything, just in front of the computer again. So this one, as you can see, Wood Infusion by Goldfield and Banks. We're working our way through that discovery kit. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I think about the fragrance, the notes, some of the things that it reminds me of, and whether I think this one is better than Pacific Rock Moss or not. Let's go ahead and start with the notes. We've got sweet orange from Brazil, Australian exotic woods, iris from Italy, lavender from Australia, agarwood, which is oud, and musk. If you're interested in checking that card out, there it is. So you can pause it and read that if you want to. Let's go ahead and jump into kind of how the fragrance comes across, the breakdown and everything. It opens up with orange. But it's not really a strong blast of citrus. You know, it's not really something that hits you in the face like a really fresh blast. Because a lot of men's fragrances will open up with grapefruit, lemon, orange, bergamot, notes like that, that really grab you right off the bat. Just, you know, really fresh, summery type of notes. That's not how it's used here, but it does work. The orange kind of sits underneath all the other notes. It's blended pretty well. You can pick out individual notes here and there, but the blending is nice. As it hits the mid, you get iris, which gives kind of a velvety feel, a little bit of powder as well, but it's not really makeup-y or lipsticky. A lot of people, when they hear iris, they freak out and think, oh, it's going to come across feminine, you know, it's going to come across like a makeup product. That's kind of the automatic thing that people jump to when they hear iris, but that's not the case here. It's just a little bit powdery, again, velvety. That mixes with lavender, actually a substantial amount of lavender to my nose, from kind of the ending of the opening through the mid. There's also some creamy sandalwood in there as well that mixes together with those notes. It smells pretty nice. And when you hit the dry down, oud becomes one of the dominant notes. And that's where this becomes similar to a couple other fragrances. It smells most similar to me to Gucci Intense Oud as far as the dry down goes. It smells like a more mellowed out, kind of rounded off Gucci Intense Oud. So it's not the exact same, but it's less pungent, less in your face, a little bit more wearable because some people may be turned off from wearing Gucci Intense Oud because it can come across strongly. You know, it can kind of turn some people off maybe. So it's basically like taking that DNA, Gucci Intense Oud, the dry down, and mellowing it out, just making it a little more accessible. Some people also would say that that would be something that would remind them of Black Afgano by Nasamato, because Gucci Intense Oud gets compared to Black Afgano, so you can see where that's going. But it's closer to Gucci Intense Oud, at least to my nose, and the dry down. As far as being a people pleaser, it is something that could be pretty easily worn. It smells nice. My wife enjoys it as well, so that's a thumbs up there. And the longevity and projection are both heads and tails above Pacific Rock Moss. For me, Pacific Rock Moss pretty much went away almost immediately. This one is not a beast, but it can get the job done at least. 5 to 6 hours seems to be normal as far as longevity goes with this one. Projection, average, maybe slightly below average, but not by much. So it gets the job done. Projection best in the first 45 minutes or so. Sits a little bit closer to the skin after that, but doesn't become a true skin scent. It's not one of those ones where you have to stick your nose, you know, right up next to wherever you sprayed it to be able to pick up a whiff. So that's a big positive that this one has over Pacific Rock Moss. Wood Infusion to me is better worn in the fall. You know, cool weather is going to be the optimal time to wear this. You could pull it off in winter as well, but fall to me seems like it would be the best time to wear it. Age range wise, I think pretty much anybody could pull it off. It's not something that smells really young, and it's not something that smells really like gentlemanly either. It does have a little bit of versatility in cool weather. It's something that I could see being worn casually. You could also potentially dress it up as well, so that's nice. Overall, it smells good. It smells nice. I don't know I'd want to buy it at full retail, but if I see it at a good price on a Facebook group or online on a website somewhere, I would think about adding it to my collection. I already own Intense Oud. I already own Black Afgano, so really the main reason that I would buy it would be to have a more accessible form of that DNA to wear out around people, basically. And the opening through the mid is 100% different than Gucci Intense Oud and Black Afgano. They're not close there. I'm just talking about the dry down. And that is technically the most important part of the fragrance, since that's the part that lasts the longest. And I know I keep talking about that dry down. The open through the mid is nice too, as long as you like lavender, iris, and sandalwood. If you don't really dig those notes melding together so much, it may not be for you. Alright, that's pretty much all I've got on this one. Just a pretty quick video. Just wanted to sit down and do this. That way I could go ahead and move on to the next fragrance. So that is Wood Infusion. If you've smelled this one, let me know what you think about it. If you own it, if you've sampled it, whatever, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you've smelled this one and Pacific Rock Moss, how you think those two add up. This one I haven't really seen get talked about very much. I believe Desert Rosewood is the other one that's been talked about as far as this house goes. So that may be the next one that I check out and maybe do another quick video like this on, let you know my thoughts on it. So yeah, there we go. Wood Infusion. It's not so bad. It does have some similarities to other fragrances, but the fragrances that this one has similarities to are both expensive fragrances. And Oud, that's an expensive Gucci, and Black Afgano obviously is expensive as well, being an Asamato. So this one doesn't have, you know, one of those super cheap alternatives, in my opinion. There you go. Wood Infusion. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.